make you welcome inside the Pete Maravich Center. Regular season finale. High-level battle to close things out. It's LSU and Ole Miss. And we say hello to March basketball. You look and see where Charlie Cream, our bracketology expert, has things slotted right now on the last day of the regular season. In transition. Ole Miss on the attack. And freshman Sarah Chinu. So Kim Mulkey's Tigers, they have had a prosperous season, 27-3. Her team's always in the upper echelon of the NCAA tournament. There she is. Shin issues, some shin inflammation, basically going back 2-3 weeks ago. So she will not play today and the SEC tournament next week.
And Coach Mulkey said, as Kaylin Gilbert gets her first bucket,
really dropped too much further. They're a projected 2 seed. That is very much part of the decision. Oh, the Ole Miss defense. This is in the DNA of this Rebels program.
Doubt about it. I got to watch her earlier this year where she put up 29 points, had 7 steals in a game, so she can do it all for the Rebels.
3 in the air. That one is pure. Tamia Sadler knocks down the first 3 for the Rebels. Michaela Williams, great sophomore scorer, finds her teammate. That regular season finale in Baton Rouge. Morrow posting. Morrow spins, cuts through the double team and scores.
Look at that smile on her face. That's judging a double-double, which is remarkable, and she has already made such an immeasurable impact here on this LSU program.
1 double-double shy. Oh. Wow, okay, enough of that. How about stretching it out to the three-point line?
Oh my goodness, she's showing us her range, you know, and after that March Madness comes WNBA season for her. By the post, but look at this range. She's showing you, hey, I can do it from all 3 levels. Give me that three-pointer on senior day for Morrow.
That is great. Senior from Chicago. She is relentless on both sides of the floor. The host when the NCAA tournament rolls around. LSU is kind of locked in where it stands right now. Oh, by the way, we're going to have the coin flip at halftime with Texas and South Carolina.
Earlier, they shot a couple of open three-pointers.
KK Deans lines one up. That's strong. Kennedy Todd Williams got her hands on it. So a third look here for the Rebels. They could use it. Inside, this is Richardson, got it to go. Break through and pick up what would be their most significant win of the year, maybe at the most critical time. What fuels the run out? Williams, ball fake. Williams puts it up. Offline. That one looked good. Another chance. This is Morrow. Morrow throws it in. And she's into double figures in the first quarter with 11. Ole Miss solid. Really on both the defensive and offensive glass, but LSU's just one step ahead right now, just about every category. Richardson, or pardon me, that was Iwala, turns and scores.
That's how you learn. You watch the flight of the ball, you can get that positioning, see the different angles and how it's going to bounce off the rim.
You know, being able to excel.
Ball player, a lot of instincts and how you jump and time those hits and those spikes in volleyball. She credits that playing back in high school of how she's able to even see and catch all those different types of rebounds.
Yeah, that's a good call. Shepard hits the short corner jumper. Lost to Alabama the other day, so she played well with the minutes she got on Thursday. Todd Williams, I think her foot is on the line. That's going to be a long 2, but nevertheless, it's a tough spot to inbound, and Sadler got her hand on it. After the deflection, LSU can recover it. This is Shepard, aggressive. Shepard goes in strong. Good first quarter for LSU. Star Jacobs is right into Wolfenbarger. That's a foul before the pass.
One of the things that's key for Ole Miss is getting Star Jacobs going.
6 on the shot clock. Todd Williams finds Sadler. Sadler has to chuck it up. That one did not hit the rim. That should be a shot clock violation, and it is. Ball back to LSU.
And pretty soon, it's one and done from here on out after this game.
Yeah, 2.8. Oh, this is a wide open look for Sadler. She missed it, though. It was the steal, but she could not convert. 2-score lead for LSU after 1 quarter at the regular season finish. The exact travel itinerary,
Okay,
all right? You got to go Melbourne to Dallas, 20 hours. You got to lay over to New Orleans, get in the car, drive the hour here to Baton Rouge.
And last year, she said, I asked if they'd be...
Just a really neat career for Poa. Her 3 years in Baton Rouge. What a brilliant find. Morrow to Smith, and LSU's back in front by 6. Everyone's tired, but postseason time is around the corner here, and a win like right now could go a long way for the Rebels for first. And so that third tiebreaker is a coin flip. Just the third loss of the season for Kim Mulkey's team. Their only losses at South Carolina, at Texas, as has been made abundantly clear. Ole Miss's leading scorer. Again, it's the strength in numbers for this Ole Miss team, but she does lead the way with 12 a game. Morrow, difficult turnaround. She is locked in.
That was...
A lot of folks think she is a bona fide first-round draft choice this spring. And Sadler buries the 3. She's got 9 in the first half. This regular season finale in Baton Rouge. It's been a phenomenal season for LSU and Ole Miss. 2 successful seasons for both programs. Williams steps through, couldn't finish. Morrow, give it to her, and 1.
The muscles and the chest bump.
The number 1 seed next week. Again, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head, okay? But they are the highest seed. So you go to the coin flip by the commish. Christine Iwala battling underneath. Ole Miss has it back to a
in the NCAA tournament. So this is a game for the NCAA committee that they're really looking for and trying to host back in Oxford, Mississippi.
Yeah, that is important. Bounce pass. It was a blind pass. Smith finds it. Out to Williams. Contested 3. Puts it in.
It's a senior day and the SEC tournament.
Well, and LSU has just taken its largest lead of the afternoon. Oh, that shot was thrown up and in.
It means you are playing, starting all the minutes. You're putting the ball in the basket, and as a sophomore, and she goes, you know, it means that all the things I've given up have come to fruition. And I asked a little bit further. She goes, all the things I've missed out on, you know, all the social things that she wanted to do. For her, that double team's coming too late, and she's getting either to the line or a couple of easy points.
Yeah, it just speaks to her physicality as well.
But she has gone up against some of the tallest players in the SEC, but can handle the pressure.
Has been felt. First 17 minutes of this one. Gilbert, that's a saucy crossover, lost it, and Morrow recovers. Shepard initiates. Williams off the screen, got it. Biggest lead of the day. Todd Williams nearly lost it. Inside, Iwala goes up with the left, and it rolls through. And that loss against the Gamecocks. So Williams attacks. Williams, the finger roll. Bounced out. Another rebound for Morrow. And then a tie-up. So Williams and the Ole Miss player.
And wants one of her star players, Flau'jae Johnson, back for that when it matters the most, which is that NCAA tournament.
Oh, Gilbert throws it in.
Nice answer there by Ole Miss to get something off the dribble, and KK Dean's trying to get a couple of free points at the line.
LSU made the first basket of this game. And so Ole Miss has played from behind for the entirety of the half. They have not led, down 12. Final minute before halftime. Deans with the inspiring return for KK Deans.
Important 13 seconds here for the Ole Miss defense. You want to try to get a stop and a score, going the other way, try to cut it into 8 at halftime.
Day Wilson is cut off. You go to Williams. There's the leaner, and it falls through. Reliable rebounder off the bench this year for Coach Yo.
Yeah, her minutes were a little streaky, depending if Coach Yo wanted to go small or big, but with her
one of the better sophomore scorers in the nation. And LSU's lead, pleased. That's the 3rd foul on Todd Williams, their veteran starter. Couple of dribbles left. This is Sadler into the corner. 3 is up, and it's offline. So LSU shoots 52% from the floor. Some strong periods of good defense. 4-year career, remember that.
Yes, that is a big point of emphasis. Not 5 years, and also in 2 of the best conferences for women's basketball.
Exciting final day of the regular season. And we put a bow on this thing in Baton Rouge. Kennedy, sorry,
in 10 seconds.
Sorry for losing your quarter 5 minutes ago. You're down 25 cents in the per diem department this weekend.
It was more times than anyone else.
Trying to contest that shot. Williams misfires. Morrow, guess who? Guess who? Going back to the line. That physicality and athleticism.
Anissa says, I'm a 5-level scorer. And I was like, 5 levels? My goodness, she can literally do it from all over. And she even showed her 3-point range here today.
Whether it's in a game, practice, film sessions, there's Iwala underneath. New 20, and the rookie scores it. Chinu at the rim. Team here.
And this is the kind of possessions that coaches work on in practice, whether it's stop, score, stop. And you got back-to-back, so you can start stacking possessions and get some momentum headed your way.
That was a really good look from Sadler, and she drills it confidently.
And see,
a top 4 seed in the NCAA tournament and a host
absolutely.
The first and second round.
There's so much to play for Ole Miss, and they've come out like it, just like this move. Got bumped on the way to the layup, but able to finish. Even that Richardson rebound right there over top of her head and able to pull it down for the Rebels.
This is a 7-0 Ole Miss run. That pass was deflected. Todd Williams freed up, goes up, puts it in. It's a
love a good screen. A little body-on-body action. Just got enough space, and it had to only go against 1 defender instead of 2 in LSU.
Oh, Williams wide open. 4-3. You cannot leave her open. To see her play at LSU for the first time. Underneath, Jacobs, score it, and the foul.
A bit of thinking of the future instead of that game right at hand, and I think that's big, right there for coaches. But then on the other side, if you're that first game, you get about 2 to 3 hours extra each day to prepare and rest your team. So there's a lot on the game at hand.
It's a long day. Play the last game, sometimes tip off a little later than expected. Richardson was a little shaken up after that sequence. That was the first foul on Michaela Williams. Mention it with Alyssa and Steffi. This has been a profound season on the hardwood, men's and women's. There's going to be a record number of teams combined, if you want to look at it that way, going to the NCAA tournament. And so these 2 tournaments, the first one starts in Greenville next week. It is going to be high-level basketball to determine who is going to head to that significant 3 for Ole Miss. Deans throws it in, gets a high five from her head coach. We got a 2-possession game again.
That's that energy and that spark they were looking for.
Morrow is back on the floor, and Gilbert says, I'll take it. That's 11 for Gilbert.
And that was just too easy. Open lane for LSU.
Whoa, get that out of here. The emphatic rejection. Sadler didn't have...
The nail mattered here. Look at Morrow. We talked about her volleyball skills.
She's 2 rebounds away from what will be her 100th career double-double. Deans with consecutive 3s. Tapped around. Williams secures it. Big baseball heave into the front court. Morrow has got 22. That's quite a long ways they traveled here. And so she's coming down the tunnel at practice the other day. A very, very special, emotional moment.
How special was that for her to see her family, her first time ever being able to see her play a college game, and her intent from this one position, this one player happened.
Yeah, nation's best rebounder, 14 a game. Possession game. Tamia Sadler has hit some big ones here, and then it's the freshman.
Well, some of their best defense is out of the rim. It does look like she trips there, but Ciro Chino, that ball, she can get in your head about that kind of defense.
Yeah, that was Day Wilson. Just fumbled it. Handed off to Deans. Deans goes up. 1-point game.
Look at the positioning by Morrow trying to get the ball.
Morrow goes up and puts it in, along with 3 assists. She's got free throws to maybe get it back to a 1-point game once more. The Tupple header starts at noon with Mississippi State and Arkansas. All the Oscars are tonight.
Yes,
a bit of a performance there. Deans 4-3. Oh. So that's a tough mistake. However, the 6th-year senior from Greensboro. Well, partner, buckle up. We've got quite the exciting finish to put a bow on the regular season. As well, she's perfect at the line. Now 7 of 7 at the stripe. They have to fire from 40 offline. LSU lost its 15-point lead. Now Jacobs going to the line, so they attack the paint on the first possession, and Jacobs can put her team back in front.
And you see even Madison Scott talking in the hub.
And some work next week in Greenville.
It takes another signature win and then a great performance in the SEC tournament.
They're very much in the conversation. Again, our guy Charlie Cream, bracketology expert, he thinks 5 seed right now. Oh, great pass to Jacobs, who's starting to heat up. Well, they're going to keep it here. That's the 4th on Poa.
You're getting some boos from the LSU fans, and Madison Scott, on the other hand, is clapping her team. Look at this, Scott, excellent screen. Excellent screens, gets 2-on-1.
Hey, Jacobs, the veteran, she averages 11 a night. She's got 14 today. Oh, look who's wide open, Jacobs! Poa to Smith, got great position, stumbled, lost her footing, and then a tie-up. Poa playing with the 4 fouls on senior day. Oh, backdoor cut. Williams, that's an easy one. For one of the better sophomore scorers in the nation, Michaela Williams. LSU on the move. What's Poa going to do with it? Crossover, Poa, layup, yeah! Poa has it. Lead feed to Wolfenbarger. There's a foul with 6:18 to go. Special day, special moment, and that basket tied things at 68. That foul was on Sadler. So Jersey Wolfenbarger. Final day of the regular season. Ole Miss wants a signature win to close things out before Greenville next week. Near giveaway, Morrow takes it. Morrow, offensive board, draws the foul. What a day for Anisha Morrow. Senior day, her final game in this building in the regular season. I don't know what should be, but she is 1 rebound away from her 100. Courtney Paris, the only other Division I player to do that, 100 plus. Deans had that 13-point third quarter, finds the shooter. Todd Williams passed it up. Deans offline. Iwala, score it, and the foul.
And look at the rim.
Iwala was calling for it. Iwala goes up strong and scores it. Chris.
To that ATO, the Rebels were so patient trying to get the ball into her, using her left hand and going over Wolfenbarger.
Oh, Morrow follows and the foul.
Kevin, it's jaws dropping over here.
You know, it's the effort, it's the instincts. You know, be a great rebounder too. It's competitor, your opponent will, and she does that, as you saw, better than just about everybody. Ole Miss, though, back in front by 2. Smith jarred it away. Now numbers here. Miracle Shepherd on the run out, lays it in.
And for Ole Miss, that's probably where the ball's going to go.
Scott, scoreless today. Oh, no time better than the present.
That's what LSU can do in a hurry to get points on the board.
Yeah, it was so quick.
So quick. The rebound, the run out.
Third straight 20-point game. Scott keeps the dribble. Jacobs underneath, up with the left. 3-point advantage coming up on the 92nd. 18 for Jacobs, a fine performance. Morrow, count it, and the foul. Veteran. 3-point lead, and Ole Miss can pad the advantage. Sadler puts it up for 3. They're down 2 scores. 51 seconds. This is Williams. Crosses up Iwala. Williams gathers. Williams puts it in. You got 46 seconds. Timeout LSU.
Excellent leadership out here, but these free throws are critical.
5-point advantage.
And get something, a layup opening for Williams or Gilbert. You talked about that Coach Yo had a few things to address during those 2 days after South Carolina, and it looks like they were addressed and were heard because Ole Miss did exactly what they needed to do, which was play the full 40 minutes. Not great for three. They leaned on their defense, and then they started hitting big shots in these times, and she did today, and it's paid off.
16 seconds. LSU's got to put something up here. A giveaway, and is it not apropos? Scores 54 points after halftime, a come-from-behind victory for the Rebels.